Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about the altcoin Dogecoin. If you guys have not been excited about Dogecoin, I promise you if you're a holder after watching this video, you are going to be ready for some big gains with Dogecoin. On the Counter channel, on the zigzag, everything is predicting a big strong move. And before we get into it, if you guys are here for the first time, do want to stay up to date with everything to do with Dogecoin, I highly recommend you scroll down and tap the red subscribe button. While you're there, also go ahead and slap a like on the video just to show everyone how strong the Dogecoin army is. Let's go for 189 likes. The more likes, more people will most likely buy the token. It starts spiking up, all of us make a lot of profit, so make sure you go down, slap a like on it. Other than that, let's get into it. So to begin with today's video, let's first of all look at the 1 hour chart for Dogecoin. If you guys have not been paying attention, you might not know, but in the past 24 hours we have been in a very strong consolidation period between the points 25 cents and 26 cents. Now that is exactly the same with pretty much all the cryptocurrencies. Some of them even had a pullback, including Bitcoin, Ethereum. There was a small pullback. On the other hand, Dogecoin was actually holding onto the price pretty strong. One thing I do want to mention, which is very interesting, as you guys can see in the Candler channel, as we are getting closer and closer to the mid of November, the Candler channels keep getting smaller. So you can see over here, it's about like 1 cent difference, but when we go over here, there was like about 3 cent different. The huge reason being that the market was a lot more volatile around this time. Now the reason this is really good is because after the market was super volatile, it's slowing down just means that it is gearing up for another extreme move that might be happening very soon. We know from the 4 hour chart that Dogecoin has started to look very interesting, and the patterns are suggesting that we will be going into a bull market very soon. But overall on the zigzag line as well, you can see after the big run up we had, the retracement was actually bigger, and at the same time this lower low was obviously lower than this one, and this higher high, well, is not being predicted yet because this higher high is not being created yet. This hour that we are in right now when I'm recording this video is the hour where this higher high is going to be put into test in the next 2 to 3 hours. If it ends up being higher than this one, then it will clearly suggest that we are in an uptrend. If it stays below this, then it will be a consolidation period because both of them are suggesting different things. So the lower low is obviously higher, suggesting an upper trend, and if this one stays lower, then it will be suggesting a downtrend. So overall we will be in a consolidation period. Now real quick, I just want to talk to you guys about this new token that was released called Buddy Money. Now what is super interesting about Buddy Money is a decentralized social network that is pioneering the way of decentralized social media. The Buddy social media D app that will be released in the future will have this function where you will have to go ahead and stake your BUDD on a safeguard, and if you post inappropriate content, it will be deemed and it will be burned away, therefore increasing the price of the token. I think it's a really interesting idea. Again, and it is a meme token, so make sure you guys do your own research as there is risk involved. But what's interesting is the liquidity is locked, and the team has been mentioned. There is a small team and it's very early into the token. If you do want to look into it, the link will be in the description. Let's get back into it. Now I want to show you something very interesting that's happening on the 4 hour chart. If you guys remember, after we did have this initial spike, from there on the 4 hour chart we have started to see that the symmetrical triangle has started to form and will be closing in pretty soon. On the bottom as well, the same thing is happening, where the symmetrical triangle is starting to close in. And where will it close in? If we just go by the trend it is forming, it will most likely close in around the 18th of November, which is in about 4 days. And you can see an overall trend, it's not actually breaking out of this boundary that it is starting to create. And you guys know when the symmetrical triangle comes to an end, it ends up being an extreme bullish movement, and there are some things that will actually impact this, as Spacex is starting to show signs of some sort of move towards the fact that they will be launching Doge 1 in the first quarter of 2022, being obviously between January and April. They will be releasing some news about that very soon, so that could have a huge impact on the price of Dogecoin. And some other things which I want to show you guys is look at this article that was posted by Cointelegram. look out below. Dogecoin risks further downside after a key support is tested, and the key support is obviously going to be close to 26. Now this support is not being broken yet. We have been actually testing it quite a bit from the past 2 to 3 months, but be very careful because you need to do the risk management, as if the support is broken we could have some sort of downtrend, and you can see at the point it is starting to be tested very heavily. We are in an uptrend, but if it is broken it could make a very negative impact on Dogecoin. Now, talking about Amanda Cerny, if you do not know, she's a very popular YouTuber, TikToker, whatever you want to call her. Today she tweeted out saying, "My goal is to get 10 million Doge by the end of the year, 1.5 million to go." She has 8.5 million Dogecoin. Just imagine how much she actually trusts in the coin, where she ended up putting in, that would be close to 1.5 to $2 million and purchasing Dogecoin with it. If it decides to explode, most likely she will be a millionaire. I mean, she is a millionaire, but will be a lot richer. Now, talking about boy Elon Musk, he actually prefers Dogecoin over Bitcoin and Shiba Inu. How was that actually seen? So Billy, who's the co-creator of Dogecoin, decided to tweet this out. Dogecoin's low fee make it ideal for all sorts of transaction, and decided to compare Dogecoin with Bitcoin and also Shiba Inu, and the prices being so high. Now Elon decided to go ahead and like this tweet, clearly hinting towards the fact that he wants Dogecoin to be on top. Now talking about Adam Aaron, you know, he is the CEO of our boys at AMC. And you know, CMC or AMC decided to start accepting Bitcoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, and in his tweet he said Dogecoin is next. Now when that happens, you guys know it is going to be a big deal, and it might be happening very soon, a lot sooner than a lot of people expected, as they started accepting Bitcoin and Ethereum when nobody expected it. That's all we can say. Now moving on, the new lower fees are accessible with the tip bot. Now you can tip them around 0.002 Dogecoin fee, and this is actually confirming. As you guys can see, this person sent some Dogecoin and the fee that he was charged was less than a fraction of a cent. It's starting to look really good for Dogecoin, especially seeing that the transaction fees have been lowered so much. So it's much easier for bigger companies or even smaller companies to start accepting Dogecoin as a form of payment, such as a local business. They do not want to pay like 50 cents just in the fee of transaction. They want to make sure that they get the full money. So why would they go with Bitcoin? For sending like $5 you would have to pay $2 in fees, or Shiba Inu, which has an extremely high fee, Ethereum being the highest, while on the other hand Dogecoin is so cheap to send and the fee is so low. So obviously Dogecoin has much upper side to the fact that it might be accepted by the masses. And talking about Spacex, they have been starting to hint towards the fact that they will be releasing their rocket very soon, and this is going to be super cool, as it will have something to do with obviously Dogecoin, and personally I'm really excited to see how it will turn out. And finally, the price prediction. Dogecoin price readies for a sell-off as 25 cent support appears at a risk. I mean, we did have an uptrend starting to form just in the past 2 to 3 hours, and the support we can see is clearly not being broken. Dogecoin price kicks off the weekend on the wrong footing. Rejection at the higher level opens Dogecoin's downside potential. RSI stays bearish, and 25 cent is level to be beaten by Dogecoin bears. I don't think personally it is going to happen, but we will just have to wait and see. But other than that, thank you so much for watching the video till the end. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, drop a like on it, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.